Hello, everyone. Have you ever felt like you were or are stuck in your life? Have you ever been tempted to look at the social media accounts of your old high school friends and revel at how, at their 30s or early 40s, they are already married, already have kids, they have established their own small business or even company. They seem to be on vacation all the time, i.e., seems as though they have life all figured out. Well, let me, a random stranger here on YouTube, remind you that these timelines are merely artificial. They are merely human constructs. These societal expectations that we have to go to and finish college, that we have to get married by, say, late 20s or early 30s, that when you're 30 years old, you have to be emotionally mature and stable enough to keep and stay in that one job for the rest of your life, that you have to have kids before you reach 40, or else, let me remind you that these deadlines have no real, scientific, and ergo logical basis. They are merely, if you will, invented by society transgenerationally. That is, these expectations. It just so happened that they were passed on from generation to generation, and now it's your generation's burden to accept, if you will, these expectations. And it's very tempting to compare where you are right now in life with where others' lives are as portrayed in social media. It's very easy to gloss over the fact that what you are seeing is literally, not even 1% of how people's lives go, because it's not. That reel, that photo, that's not even a fraction of what those people's lives are. And I don't need you. I don't need to bombard you with those age-old famous examples of late bloomers, such as Colonel Sanders establishing Kentucky Fried Chicken when he was already a senior citizen, or how Jack Ma founded Alibaba when he was in his late 40s. Perhaps you are already aware of those by now. And deep inside, our minds and our hearts are aware that we, all of us individually, we dance to the rhythm of our own hearts. We each have our own special individual timelines. We're not living anyone else's life but our own. And we know those things. We know those. It's just that it's so easy to forget them and be carried away when the bills are calling, when we just got reprimanded yet again for the nth time by our supervisor, by our boss. It's easy to forget that we each have our own paces when you're struggling just to get by, and all around you, you see all these people driving their sports cars and going on vacations to Greece or the United States. So let this be a friendly reminder or reminder that it's okay. It's fine. It's fine if you're already 40. I'm already nearing 40. If it's okay if you're already 40, you're already 50, 60, and you feel as though you're still tiptoeing through life. It's fine if you're not married and if you have no plans on getting married. Who cares, right? No, literally. Who cares? It's fine if you still don't have a stable job until now. So long as you're not resorting to crime, you're not hurting anyone, burdening anyone else with your problems. Salute to you if you don't. Because there are many people who seem to have things figured out, who seem to have a high place, a high status in our society, but they are actually the ones who are literally murdering other people, literally stealing from and undermining not just other people, but mind you, the poor, the vulnerable people in our society. If you are just barely struggling to get by and you're not hurting anyone, hey, you are miles and miles better than those freaks over there. Those freaks who may be millionaires on paper, but who are also millionaires in terms of undermining other people. I hope today you get the time to pause, get the space to really spend some time and energy for yourself. I'm sure you've been spending most of your time, maybe most of your life, doing things for others. Maybe you're still living someone else's life, which is not really your life. But at least, let's start small. Let's not dream big, at least for today. At least for this day. Spend some time, spend some energy for nobody else, but for yourself. It's your story. And you know that. We all know that. It's your pace. These deadlines, these timetables, they're all made up. And we know that. We just need some reminding. Thank you, and I'll see you again in our next video.